Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the backyard of the 1925 bungalow. And of course, the minute I start filming, out come the weed whackers and the leaf blowers. Oh well, okay, I have to get used to that. See, we didn't have that in the city. And you may say, yeah, but you've had alarms and you had pneumatic drills and helicopters and fire. Yeah. But I'll tell you, after 20 years, I kind of like those city noises. But all right, I guess eventually I won't be bothered so much by all of those weed whacking things. Anyway, look. I've got the two chairs back here, and I'm going to get started. Now, they do date to the 1930s. That's because of the style and the construction. And, you know, it's when you look at them and you turn them underneath, you'll see nails instead of staples. And you can also see the way they're built. They're just heavily made. They're very sturdy, very strong, and they'll last the test of time. So one is a rocker and one is a regular old chair. The paint is not original. They've been repainted. And so I'm in the process of scraping this paint off. Now, some of you like the chippy old mixed matched. I'm not a fan of it, so I'm removing it. I've already scraped a lot of the yellow chair, but as I zoom in down here, I really want you to see, and this is what a lot of you could not see. Look at how it's all just chipping off. Now you say, oh, well, that's cute. Well, not when it's all over the floor, and this stuff just flakes off. I've actually already done a lot of scrubbing and gotten quite a bit off, but I'm still working. And you can see that it just chips right off. I haven't done any work chipping the paint off of the green chair yet, but the paint on this chair, a lot of it has already chipped off. And you can see here, if I can get down in here closer. See, you can't have this. I mean, you'd be running the vacuum cleaner out on the porch every 10 minutes. So getting in here and getting all of this off. Oh, now I know how a dentist feels. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that. I have that little brush there. And where's my other one? Oh, come here to me. I'm trying not to get my pants messed up. There's the other one. So we'll get all of that old paint off. Then I will prime the two chairs. Then I'm going to paint them. I'm not telling you what color. I want it to be a surprise. You'll see. But it'll be a uniform color. I'll be repainting the table and the little writing desk as well. That's all coming up. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this 1930s front porch makeover. Okay, hey everybody, announcement. Yes, you are going to see those two chairs completely repainted in just a minute or two. And don't you dare fast forward. You have to wait until the end. In the meantime, I'm going to show you that wonderful Art Deco secretary desk that I bought from the Goodwill. Oh my goodness, you're going to see that in just a second. And what I forgot to tell you is that I already did the restoration to the finish. So I cleaned it completely, and then I used a 4/0 steel wool, which is the finest you can get over the counter. And I used Howard's scratch cover. I love Howard products, and I think some of the hardware stores are now selling Howard products, but a lot of antique stores carry it. Anyway, I did a complete scratch cover over the thing, and then I gave it a hand-rubbed paste wax finish, and you're going to see that desk, and then we'll go to the front porch. You're looking at a picture of a light fixture that is very similar to the one I'm going to be hanging over my dining room table. The only difference is the very top of the pan fixture is decorative brass with no glass shades, and my fixture only has the 4 drop pendants. But we'll see that some other time. I just had to put a picture in here to hold my place while I'm running my mouth. Now let's go look at that desk. Well, you knew it, right? I mean, you just knew it. And I'll tell you what, it had been marked down to $49. And then I got my 55-year-old man discount, which brought it down. I ended up paying, about $38.99 for this desk secretary. And I've done it's restoration to the finish on the outside. I haven't done anything on the inside yet. But let's move in and take a closer look at just how deco it is from the top down. So I've cleaned all of this wood, this beautiful veneer, and it's got 2, again, I didn't clean the inside at all. So 2 adjustable shelves for books. And I love the fretwork, which is in excellent condition. And there's the front of the desk. Not bad, it just needs to be cleaned and scratch cover and furniture wax. It's very well made too, with dust dividers between the drawers. And look at these these butterscotch Bakelite handles, which I've cleaned. They had darkened with age. I think there's one of the decorative screws is missing. That's no problem. So we have 3 drawers. This side was pretty scuffed up, so I had to do a lot of work on it. So that is about as 1930s as it gets. Do you like it? Welcome to the front porch of the 1925 bungalow. I'm Scott, and here's a little bit of an update. Nothing major, but I've done a few things, and, well, mostly I want to show you that. There are the chairs. Now, I'm happy with the way they turned out. They are from the 1930s, and it's a matching pair of chairs. The chair and then the rocker. Now, of course, the original cushions were gone, and they'd been repainted several times. And I had the decision to take them back to just a good old-fashioned, I don't know, porch green. Just a nice, shiny green color. And that's what I've done. I've painted both of them after all that scraping, which took quite a while, primed them as well. Now, I'm still on the edge about the Persian carpet. That might go. The little desk over here will be repainted as well, because it's been repainted several times in its lifetime and needs updating. This old rattan chair has its original finish, and I'm leaving it just like that. And I love this. Turn it back around here. I don't know if it's Naugahyde or what that stuff is, but it has kind of a 1930s look to it. The way they, this is old, and this is 30s, you know, original, held on there with tacks. See, and so this won't be painted because it has the natural rattan, just the way that chair was made. And that's the chair I'll use with this desk, which also dates to the 30s. And then I have a little Roseville planter I'll put something in. And that's a living room ottoman, but you know, I'm using it out here for now. I have some hanging plants, and I didn't have enough to do too much with this fabric, so I used this as on the sides of the doors. The transom, I guess you still call the lights on the sides of the door a transom. So that hangs there. And then on the opposite side of each door, I have hanging plants that swivel. I haven't painted the ceiling yet. That's going to be painted blue. And of course, there'll be another set of heavy curtains that can be pulled across on that second rod when I'm out here and it's chilly. And I'm also going to be making a custom valance to go up there, so it will completely hide the curtain rods. And I did repaint the side table here. That color is called sand, and I'll kind of move in so it's not a bright white color. I think the sun might be bleaching it out for you, and my shadows aren't helping. So I painted that. What else did I? And I have the plants out here. There's the piano stool that I got from the estate sale. That might not live there forever, but that's how I'm using it at the moment. And a couple African violets. And I'll tell you about that little frog some other time. There's a funny little story behind that. And I still have to install the ceiling light, which I'm pretty certain I know which one I'm going to use. All right, so that's what's the front porch is looking like right now. It is a work in progress, like everything around here. And speaking of work in progress, I need to get myself in progress. So back to work. Back to work.